I'm inspired by situations that I come across like anyone else. For example, when a friend of mine put his hand on my shoulder and was telling me how hurt he was when he realized the person he was so close with, the person he trusted with all of his heart, had let him down, his wife, saying that she wanted out. And I'd be lying if I say those things don't affect me and don't inspire me. And just last night, I was in a group dinner where the husband of another couple who was talking, at a voice level heard by everyone at the table. There was about 6 of us. He was talking about a business he's getting into, and he's not a successful man financially. And I could see the look on his wife's face, because that look said 1,000 words. They say that a woman can say 1,000 words by a sigh, and it's very true. I didn't need to know what she meant. She had the look of contempt, the look of disrespect that you see when a woman has when she's faced with a man who's financially unsuccessful. And I'd be lying if I say those things don't affect me, and those things don't have an impact on me, and those things don't inspire me to make videos. Again, not to say that the women are evil and the men are angels, or vice versa, not at all. But there are certain facts that apply to all males and females, and this is the gist, this is the bone of what I want to get across in my videos: the nature of women and the facts of relationships between men and women. The best weapon you have as a man, not a weapon to hurt anyone, but a weapon to protect yourself, is to be aware of the underlying facts. So many times I hear women saying, well, I'm not like that, or men saying, well, our relationship is different, she's different. They're not. Let me tell you, they're not. I don't care if you're a man listening or a woman or everything in between. There is the nature of sexes, the nature of the genders is not different. Believe me, I know. I've been all over the globe. I have experienced more life in my lifetime than average people. I cannot, for private reasons, get too much into why that is. And it's not necessary to get into that level of depth. But believe me when I say I've had enough sampling to know directly and indirectly that the nature of men and women is the same no matter where you go, meaning they behave the same under similar circumstances. And the bone of the videos that I make, what you need to take away, what you need to understand more than anything else, is that these natures are the same, and the behaviors under certain circumstances are the same to different, strengths. But don't tell me that your situation is different. A woman is not physically and mentally and emotionally capable of respecting a man who is not financially successful. Period. No exceptions. No exceptions. You know how they say you can never say never? Well, you can say never in this case. To every rule, there's an exception, and this is it. Okay? And it is a fact that when a man and woman break up, it takes longer, much longer for the man, if the man really cares about her. If the man was having just a sexual, no attachment emotionally with her, relationship with her, that's different. But if a man really goes to a point where he really cares about the woman, he really likes her for herself, not for the offer she brings to the table, but for herself, it takes much longer for men to get over women. You see women that say someone was my soulmate, break up an engagement, and then 2 months later they're engaged with someone else, because women go for the offer on the table. Women go for what the man can provide. And they say that women have a heart of stone at times. Well, it's not that they have a heart of stone, it's that their need and the importance they place on security is far, far higher for them than anything else. Meaning, if that is not there, then to them everything else becomes meaningless. And it goes back again to use a cliche, the cave days. Women is saying that if he's not financially successful to take care of me and my future baby, then he's basically useless. As much as he looks good and he has a flat stomach and beautiful hair and nice eyebrows, he's useless to me. He's like a car with no engine. But when men care about women, it's not for those reasons. It's not because what she brings to the table. They really care about her, and that's why it takes them. And they believe in romance. Actually, it's been proven that men are much more romantic than women ever can be. Because men forget all else. You know, they throw caution to the wind and they go for it. Whereas women are always thinking, well, you know, how can he protect us financially? You know, how can he take care of us, me and my kids? And that is what I want you to understand. When you are in the throes of a relationship, marriage, girlfriend, boyfriend, and everything else, A to Z, that's going very well, always keep it in the corner of your mind that it is for the benefits. It's not for love. It's not for the love that you experienced when your mother was holding you and breastfeeding you and staring into your eyes, you know, like you are the most important thing in her life, which you were. It's not that. It's for the benefits. If you always keep that in the back of your mind and still be kind and passionate and loving to the woman that you're with, you know, then when that day comes, and sadly it usually does come, where you realize, when you understand, like a cold bucket of water in your face, that it wasn't love. It was for the benefits. It was for what you brought to the table. It wasn't really actually out of care for your person, but it was what you provided. When that day comes, then you're not hurt as much, if at all. And if you are hurt, you'll get over it much more quickly because you can logically break it down and analyze it and deal with it. You have to think really deep. You have to be really turning on your concentration and focus to grasp what this is being, what I'm conveying to you. But once you do, believe me, it'll stay with you like riding a bicycle for life. This is not against women, not for men or vice versa. It is what it is. As with all other things in life, when you understand that it is what it is, you'll get so much further, so much faster. And your success and your physical and mental health being healthy, health is the most important to me. All the best.